October 12th, 1906. Finally, a miracle has happened. Finally, to me, late this week, I received a notice in the mail from my interviewer that I was indeed chosen to be his assistant. He asked me to meet him at his office on Friday to talk about the job, and I was so happy to see him again. To look at his serious face, I could barely contain my joy. I stood at his desk with my hat in hand, watching the strong muscles twitch in his jaw. Miss Galuski, he said, before you agree to take on this work, I would like you to make it clear that clear to you that I am not hiring you as a secretary. Instead, I'm looking for someone who can come with me to disease sites to help investigate the causes. His words frightened me for a moment. I told him I was not any kind of expert. He shook his head. I need an assistant, a note taker who can also be a participant. I'm asking you to use your brain, not to type out words I dictate, but to help me think through the cases. The description thrilled the words from me. I could only nod in agreement. He handed me a folio in which to take notes. He said the office had just been engaged in a typhoid fever investigation. I'll need the services immediately. Monday at 8 in the Antemeritum. And we will meet in the office and ride a motor carriage to Long Island, where a household has taken ill with disease. I thought of Marm and school and found myself unable to remind him of my half-day responsibility to attend. Sir, I will be here Monday at 8, I said. He explained that he'd been taken away on an epidemic hunt, which is why I spent the last intolerable weeks awaiting word from him. Up in Peekskill, he tested water pipes, those running in and out of the houses. He traced the path all the way back to the city's reservoir, the reservoir that provides Peekskill with its drinking water. There, Mr. Soper discovered that a builder was allowing his workers to bathe and defecate. Do you know what defecate means? Use bathroom. In the reservoir, thus tainting the drinking water. Nearly the whole town contracted cholera. A number of the weaker Peekskillers due to their excessive diarrhea and vomiting. I must get used to these medical words, as my interviewer uses them freely. Mostly the children and elderly folks died of dehydration.